All right, all right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to a game, FQQ versus BazukaFit. This game taking place here on Turtle Rock version 1.6. Let's go ahead and dive into this game here. FQQ spawning as the red human player on the top left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, across the shop here on Turtle Rock on the southern side, we have BazukaFit spawning as the green night elf. First things first to get out of the way, for those of you guys who are regular followers and regular viewers of my channel, thank you for watching regularly. I haven't done a giveaway in like ages. Pretty much I got an extra Stormgate early access beta key. Well, I got it because I bought it and I got an extra one. So wanted to give it out to just one random person. So in the comments below, just write Stormgate, and after, I guess, a week or so, or maybe actually like 3 days, I will go ahead and just randomly choose someone. It is my prerogative, I don't know, rules, all of those rules about giveaways and whatnot. Hopefully no one gets too mad that I'm just trying to share something on my channel for the people who have been, well, watching me regularly. So there's that. If you see Stormgate appear in the comments a lot, well, then you know that a lot of people are entering. And if you don't, then you know a lot of people aren't, and your chances go up. So go ahead, leave Stormgate in the comments below. I have played a couple of Stormgate games, and so far, it's taken me a little bit of time to get used to it. Is it going to be the future of a real-time strategy? That is a big question I can't really answer, but I do hope real-time strategy games, well, RTSs in general, just become a bit more popular as we see the Demon Hunter now come out from BazukaFit here. Gonna go after this giant sea turtle creep camp, finish him off, pick up the Slippers of Agility, and then move on his merry way. Meanwhile, off to the north side here, well, we see there is no hero being trained, which means that it's going to be a Tavern Hero. Tavern Hero should already be trained here. Not quite sure what is going on, the timing on it, and it is going to be Naga Sea Witch first. All right, I don't remember the last time I saw a human go for Naga Sea Witch first, especially when the Demon Hunter is right there. Demon Hunter is just going to get plenty of mana burns off. Are we going to see some cold arrows onto that? Yes, onto that Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter able to get a little bit of separation and distance as there's a quick detonation by that Wisp there. All right, what's going across now? Demon Hunter going to try and do a little bit of pressuring. And as always, the Demon Hunter is going to have access to some early heals as necessary. Naga Sea Witch not going after the giant sea turtle creep camp. Footmen are making its way over as we see the Demon Hunter now going to just come across, get another mana burn poke, and continue to do that strategy. Meanwhile, the Demon Hunter could easily focus down one of these footmen here as I thought the militia, are clearing out to this other side. Naga Sea Witch will get to level 2. And, well, needs to head back around to pick up that item. Instead, the Demon Hunter, realizing, well, that FQQ did exactly that. Gonna go ahead and pick up that Mantle of Intelligence instead. All right, Militia gonna go ahead and clear back around the other way. Demon Hunter a little bit too low on hit points, being forced to retreat back. The timed life on Militia is shorter now, so with that little, well, diverged move, they're gonna have to try and retreat back head on inside. You can see FQQ's base pretty sparse. New round of Militia being called in as these guys should perhaps just head back to work. No reason to try and move out here as the Naga Sea Witch with defend. Classic defend clear here on Turtle Rock, able to clear out a red creep camp with only a handful of units. Naga Sea Witch may be able to get to level 3, picks up Devotion Aura. Forest Troll Berserker going to get taken down, and that Naga Sea Witch at 3, pretty strong already, going to pick up a Tome of Knowledge. Here we are, Demon Hunter now sitting only at level 1. Additional Cold Arrow bonus damage as the Demon Hunter wonders where exactly he went wrong. FQQ with a classic defend clear of this creep camp, able to clear it up quickly, didn't even need any militia help as he now sets up an expo, getting up a lumber mill, getting up some towers to try and protect from the oncoming pressure and onslaught. Meanwhile, BazukaFit only at tier 1 still, and now he's going to be doing some creeping of his own. He wants to stay relatively close to home just in case FQQ is able to heal up and put pressure. Arcane Vault is there. We're getting up some speed building at this town hall here as the Demon Hunter picking up Gloves of Haste, ready to clear out this Forest Troll creep camp, and, well, now comfortably sitting at level 2. Now, here's the big question. Can this Naga Sea Witch find another way to effectively use that defend? And what is BazukaFit thinking with these Ancient Protectors? Well, obviously he's thinking to tower his opponent. No big surprise there. I was curious as to what BazukaFit's strategy was going to be, knowing that he did not tech to tier 2 yet and didn't really, mass produce that many units. Alright, so far though, Huntress Archer is going to go ahead and try and clear out this Ogre Warrior creep camp, Ogre Magi bloodlusting some of these units. That Huntress actually getting a little bit of luck there because it was ensnared. That Ogre Magi just kind of ignores it and it really isn't engaging against all of these units. Meanwhile, back off to the side, Ancient Protectors are already done. 2 of them. We may see a third. Classic push with powerful units as the Footmen now once more going after this difficult Ogre Warrior creep camp. Now this is going to be a problem as we are looking at more Ancient Protectors getting added in. The Naga Sea Witch is not going to have the full health units that he needs. However, the Naga Sea Witch will be fighting alongside or perhaps getting close to level 4 with some powerful items. That Robe of Magi giving an additional +6 damage as this Forest Troll Berserker creep camp getting cleared out. Alright, here comes the slow end march already. Ancient Protectors moving on in, gonna go ahead and eat some trees, create a little bit more of a wider opening as the expo is already done. Now, no cannon towers, only Arcane Tower and Guard Tower here, and this entire front side is gonna be completely exposed. No masonry upgrade yet, as the Naga Sea Witch of FQQ is not ready for this incoming pressure. Alright, Ancient Protectors now moseying on in here. Those are already done. Demon Hunter, there you go. Ancient Protector taking a little bit of, well, piercing damage, and now you can see FQQ's massive build on multiple towers. No masonry upgrade as the Arcane Tower is able to get into a little bit of an engagement, but gonna lose this war here as you can take a look how much damage is being dealt. Those piercing rocks just putting pressure so easily and consistently. 8 to 10 damage versus 45 to 54, and then, well, fortified armor versus not. What is the Naga Sea Witch thinking? Naga Sea Witch thinking, you know what? If your whole entire, so many buildings are inside my base, what is protecting yours? Well, it looks like not very much at all. Alright, Footman gonna go ahead and try and run across inside the space here, try to take down some of these wisps. Meanwhile, archers and glaive throwers alongside the Huntress able to put in a lot of pressure. FQQ definitely not expecting this, but FQQ does still have this expo back across here. Tech to tier 2 underway by FQQ at his expo, and this will allow FQQ to call to arms at his expo if necessary. Alright, Guard Towers trying to get repaired, trying to get up here. No masonry upgrade. There is some repairs going, but a lot of damage getting added in as this town hall quickly gets shut down. Alright, meanwhile, inside the base here, Naga Sea Witch trying to finish off. There goes a Fork Lightning taking down. And what is this? The Naga Sea Witch could actually really take down a lot of these wisps with the Fork Lightning. Are we going to see a Fork Lightning onto any of those units trying to mine a little bit more gold? And there is a triple, well, wisp taken down as well. Mining has pretty much stopped all across the board, trying to take down more of these wisps as well as the Tree of Life is in a little bit of pressure. Only one worker left by the Night Elf. Where is that worker as these, well, Ancient Protectors finishing off the remainder of this base? Plenty of lumber still being harvested in the back here. as we're looking at the Naga Sea Witch trying to clear things up. Naga Sea Witch trying to back away. There's a 100-point mana burn. There's a little bit more damage. Naga Sea Witch, there goes a Fork Lightning, but all of these footmen cannot fall. Well, if they fall needlessly, this would be all for naught, as FQQ needs to hold on to what he's got. And it looks as though a couple of those footmen, or well, one of those footmen gets taken down. Re-entangling of the gold mine underway. Glaive throwers moving on over. Gonna take down all of those peasants. Tech to tier 2 now done. Barracks getting rebuilt. And with this, well, what is the follow-up strategy? FQQ has plenty of gold and not enough lumber. As you can see, well, the lumber mill should perhaps be researching that lumber upgrade, as the ancient protectors are now making their way around as well. Demon Hunter getting some cold arrows. Footman with, well, Scroll of Regeneration trying to chase away and chase back those units. They're 32 supply compared to 24. Has plenty of gold, FQQ, but has no way to easily spend it as these peasants are getting cleaned up here. Meanwhile, center portion of the map, much larger army by BazukaFit, pushing that Naga Sea Witch back already. Demon Hunter nearly at level 4. Meanwhile, the Naga Sea Witch is already out of mana, being forced to use a potion of mana. There goes a Fork Lightning. Are we going to see the death of a Huntress? Or, come on, one more shot on that Huntress would have finished off. There it goes, being able to finish it off there. Demon Hunter falls at level 3. Where did it fall? Did it, like, kill itself on... I thought it had gotten away, but it could have perhaps purposely sacrificed itself on some other on some creeps in order to get away, but it didn't. Well, it could have. No, it didn't reveal that much of that area. All right, I thought the Demon Hunter had gotten away. My apologies. People are gonna like study. Oh no, and the Naga Sea Witch also nearly at level 5. So it looks like human FQQ did get that final shot off. Naga Sea Witch gonna get some cold arrows. Huntress gonna be able to shadow meld just in time. Naga Sea Witch unable to get to level 4. Meanwhile, in comes the Naga Sea Witch across the center portion of the map here. A bunch of Huntresses are shadow meld as the Demon Hunter is getting resurrected here. Meanwhile, a lot of buildings here. A new tree of life being established, establishing a base where your opponent was originally, as well, all of these units pop up out of hiding, get some kills in, and then hide once more. Ancient of War going to take quite a bit of damage, doesn't have Nature's Blessing. Meanwhile, mortar teams are making their way over, but glaive throwers are in position as well to try and shut down those mortar teams. Coming back around, this Ancient of War about to get taken down pretty quickly. You can see the units are trying to just run away, get away easily, as that Ancient of War is downed. So far, though, Naga Sea Witch still sitting at level 4, not yet at level 5. Mortar team being forced to retreat all the way back, as the ancient protectors are going to eat some trees and heal back up. Meanwhile, back inside the base of BazukaFit, Demon Hunter about to make its way out. Huntresses, archers are about to make an appearance as well to try and defend this location. Here we are, a whole bunch of units. Naga Sea Witch trying to slither away, as well, you see a little bit of damage coming across here. There's another mana burn, more cold arrows in the back of that Demon Hunter. Naga Sea Witch not able to put any true lasting damage. All right, peasants are off to the side here. He will be able to set up this expo if he tries to, but lumber is still a key factor in addition to not having that much gold. A flying machine now being out and about, also rebuilding that altar of kings to try and train up a second hero. Naga Sea Witch needs a Scroll of Regeneration, needs all of these footmen, or this footman to come back as well. FQQ is not out of this game yet, as the number of workers are now back up for both sides. BazukaFit was down to 1 worker at one point, now up to 12, as he's training up more to go up to 2 bases. All right, we see fly machines, mortar teams, all of these guys going to be getting ready to engage here. Mortar team going to get in some lob attacks against these buildings, as the glaive thrower is going to try and make their way around. All right, there's some heals. Naga Sea Witch, there's a little bit of damage, and now we're going to go into a slight engagement here. Mortar team should just constantly attack, put pressure. Meanwhile, the Ancient of, wow, that Ancient of War was taken down there while trying to creep. Demon Hunter picks up a Potion of Greater Healing and now making his way off to the original starting location of BazukaFit. Naga Sea Witch now gets up to level 5. Level 3 Fork Lightning is a very big deal as we're looking at these buildings getting cleaned up. Mortar Team going to have some problems. Are we going to see a Fork Lightning? Yeah, Fork Lightning, but only hits the Demon Hunter. No other close targets, and that is a little bit of a missed opportunity there as we see the Flying Machine not close enough around. Are we going to see the Naga Sea Witch get taken down? No, we are not. Naga Sea Witch able to teleport out of there, but a Rifleman not that lucky. Well, Rifleman was, however, able to shoot down the Huntress during that time. 39 supply compared to 31. Army sizes are fairly similar. FQQ could train up another hero here as we are building up that expo over here on the bottom right. This has got to be one of the strangest two-base games I've seen in some time. Normally, you say 15-minute mark, Night Elf has 2 bases, and FQQ is running on 1 base, trying to establish up his second, but that doesn't really tell the story of how we got here. All right. Coming back around, more Mortar Team, Demon Hunter going to come back around. Are we going to see some Fork Lightning? Yes, we are. One Archer already down. Mana burn here. Glaive Throwers units are just trying to retreat back again as the Naga Sea Witch, well, once more out of mana. Priest and Sorceresses are going to get in some heals. Demon Hunter is slowed, gets a mana burn off on a Sorceress there as the Fly Machine may want to retreat back. FQQ has not set up an expo, or has set up the expo, has not started training a new hero yet. Perhaps waiting or still trying to get additional upgrades going. That is a lot of guard towers invested that haven't really done much of anything yet. What is going to unfold here? All right, 3 peasants down over here on the bottom right-hand side of the map. Is BazukaFit going to even think to try and clear out that creep camp? We are looking at, there's the Devotion Aura. Robe of Magi, I guess, was sold. No, Robe of Magi is still there. So Demon Hunter should know that another red creep camp was cleared out if clicked on that Naga Sea Witch. Looked at the inventory. If they knew that what was in the inventory, they should know that the Naga Sea Witch had cleared out another red creep camp. And what comes of that? All right, little bit more cold damage. Mortar Team's going to be able to finish off. There's a quick Fork Lightning triple kill here as the Naga Sea Witch actually getting surprisingly close to level 6 so quickly. All right, Naga Sea Witch looking to finish off the remainder of these units. Militia now being called back over. Demon Hunter now coming back around. Naga Sea Witch wanting to get some more Fork Lightning, able to finish off more triple wisp as we are now looking at the Blood Mage out on the battlefield for a mana battery strategy. All right, so Naga Sea Witch comes back around there. There's a mana burn onto the Demon Hunter. Blood Mage going to say, you know what, thank you for your mana, Demon Hunter, as, well, the Demon Hunter going to try and mana burn that Blood Mage instead. Both sides exchanging mana blows again as the Demon Hunter wants to remove the mana off the Blood Mage now, as mana on the Blood Mage will essentially become a mana onto that Naga Sea Witch so quickly. All right, mana on the Naga Sea Witch already back to 120. Mana battery strategy, 2 base play, but a completely different story overall as we see another mana burn go down on that Naga Sea Witch again. Just there's some more Siphon mana. Demon Hunter going to be running out of mana here. Another Naga Sea Witch being trained up by BazukaFit. So Demon Hunter Naga Sea Witch versus Naga Sea Witch Blood Mage. Both sides exchanging blows. 47 supply compared to 34 as FQQ sits on 1,000 gold, unsure of how to spend it. BazukaFit in a similar situation, sitting on 1,700 gold, unsure of how to spend that. The Demon Hunter, do they suspect that FQQ is setting up on 2 bases? That, well, difficult to spot and difficult to know. Double or triple Glaive Throwers now making its rounds here. Siphon mana into the Naga Sea Witch. Mortar Team's going to get in some quick shots. Are we going to see another mana burn hitting this time the Sorceress as the units are trying to retreat back? Naga Sea Witch, are we going to see, there's a Fork Lightning finishing off a low hit point Huntress as the Naga Sea Witch is still inching closer. Glaive Throwers joining in on the fight from the, well, west side here as the Blood Mage going to get taken down. Blood Mage falls at level 1. Are we going to see some, well, finishing off of a Huntress there? There's a Staff of Teleportation. All of the Riflemen now trying to, well, get back to home, get back to cover, as the Altar of Kings should be resurrecting that Blood Mage soon. All right, what is happening here? Naga Sea Witch coming back around. There's a Fork Lightning, level 6 now on the Naga Sea Witch. Final Cold Arrow in the back of the Archer. BazukaFit not getting in the deny there. Coming on through. Are we actually going to be looking at Tornado? That would be an interesting call here. Yeah, Tornado now being used to try and take down this Tree of Life. Tree of Life could get taken down very, very quickly. Mortar team coming back around here. There's a Tornado actually picking up some of the other units off on the side. Where is the Demon Hunter? Demon Hunter is down off on the side here, not really bothering to finish off. And Tornado cleaning things up here on the map so quickly. A Fork Lightning actually unable to finish off multiple wisps as the tornado or the cyclone effect of that tornado had picked those units up in the air. All right. Level 6 Naga Sea Witch really doing quite a bit of work, taking down all of those buildings in an instant, and, well, giving the economic advantage back to FQQ. BazukaFit still has quite a bit of gold and is going to be able to train up a decent-sized army, but FQQ, with now 20 gold a second, should be able to clean up a lot more and perhaps take the supply lead. All right, that's taken up here. 51 over 56 supply. Perhaps additional, farms need to be built off to the side again. And this is once again a game of scouting. If you do not know if you do not know about a secret base your opponent has established, you may make poor judgment calls and not realize that your opponent has gotten quite a bit, has closed the gap as much as he had, or perhaps even taken the lead. FQQ losing, gonna clear out this gargantuan sea turtle creep camp. A blood mage gets to level 2 easily, and now continuing to clear out some of these units again. That gargantuan sea turtle actually walking back quite a bit of ways. Finally cleaned up here. All right, item drop is going to be a Pure Up of Vitality. Is going to go back and pick it up. No, doesn't pick it up. Meanwhile, Naga Sea Witch is here by her lonesome self. Demon Hunter, there's a Mana Burn, and there's a Tornado going straight after the buildings. Demon Hunter tries to get close, unable to do much, as the Naga Sea Witch, forced to use a Staff of Teleportation to head back home. Thanks, Anna. I know my wife thinks so. Yeah, a very ambitious Tornado. Didn't maximize damage, but did force everyone back home here. Meanwhile, this Naga Sea Witch still continuing to try to do a little bit of creeping as the Blood Mage clears out gets up to level 3. Yes, girls? Okay. Apparently, my girls heard me comment about Enna's comment. I'm like, wait, I want to know what Enna said. It is not a team battle. It's a one-on-one fight here. But still, this secret base off to the side is really giving FQQ quite the advantage. Level 5 Demon Hunter, level 3 now Naga Sea Witch, going up against a level 6 Naga Sea Witch, level 3 Blood Mage, who is invisible. Night Elf also going for a third and final hero in this Priestess of the Moon. And what is this? That's absolutely awesome. Instead of going for True Shot Aura first, went for the Owl Scout and spots the Blood Mage, just spots the Blood Mage walking in. I think that was supposed to be a beacon for the Naga Sea Witch to try and teleport in, but instead easily and quickly scouted out. Naga Sea Witch. Yeah. Careful, careful. People might think you're actually serious, including my children. Please head away. All right, no, don't come over here. All right, Naga Sea Witch coming back across here, ready to engage. You can see there's the scout, and now in comes the tornado, trying to take down this Tree of Eternity. Demon Hunter quickly comes across, gets a mana burn in, but quickly picked up and around. All right, we're going to see a Flame Strike follow-up. So Flame Strike coupled with Tornado to shut down the wisps that are trying to repair. All right, Tree of Eternity down to 330 hit points. All right, Blood Mage down to 156. Is he going to be able to teleport away? No, he is not. He was actually a couple of pixels too far, and the Blood Mage left behind as the Scroll of Town portal did not whisk him away. All right, Blood Mage gets taken down. Massive repairs underway. Blood Mage falls at level 3 as the Glaive Throwers are now going to finally make their way over here to this 3 o'clock location. Expo has, well, this starting location has been mined out significantly. Demon Hunter with an Orb of Venom. Naga Sea Witch with Fork Lightning able to focus down and clean up a bunch of these units again. And I gotta say that the choice by BazukaFit to go for Owl Scout as the first ability on a Priestess of the Moon, I don't think I've ever seen that, and that actually turned out to be a defining factor in this game in a positive way for BazukaFit. 42 supply compared to 65. FQQ no longer has the economic advantage as he is in low upkeep compared to BazukaFit. However, it does have the supply advantage as the main bases are going to start to mine out. Main base here has about a minute of mining left, 3.5 minutes left for FQQ, and that slight difference could translate well out onto the battlefield. We are also going into triple racks. This has got to be one of the strangest games I've seen in quite some time. Triple barracks, cranking out knights now, sitting at 74 over 76 supply, and we are going into level 1 armor upgrades. All right, the Naga Sea Witch still does have Devotion Aura. Knights now making their way through. Naga Sea Witch with Tornado. Very fast cooldown. And here we go. Nature's Blessing was not upgraded. Those Knights able to get in quite a bit of damage. Now trying to finish off some of these units again. Alright, you're going to see anything there. Goes a quick inner fire. There goes some Fork Lightning. Both sides ready to engage. Knight now needs to retreat back. No Staff of Sanctuary, but Blood Mage is now out here on the battlefield. We're going to see some Mana Burn and Siphon Mana going back around across the board. Alright, Siphon Mana into the Naga Sea Witch. We could be looking at some more Fork Lightning as the low hit point Knights are now being forced to retreat all the way back. They have pretty much no point in this battle. Those strong tanky units in the front, no longer that at all, as BazukaFit tries to use all of his consumable items for a victory here. Low hit point Knight could get taken down, and well, only hope is BazukaFit gets to level 6 on that Demon Hunter, finishing off a couple more Knights and a couple more units. Demon Hunter now going after some more units here. Those Knights really need to head back. They are much more of a liability as these Moonwells are now starting to run dry. Demon Hunter needed to get back in that back position here. There's a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. 7 seconds longer, trying to finish off this Naga Sea Witch. Naga Sea Witch down to 350 hit points and ends up surviving as BazukaFit leaves the game. If the Knight dies, he dies. Yeah, if the Knight dies, he dies. Truer words have never been spoken. Just like when my wife says, I can't find something. Well, and she goes, it's got to be somewhere. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's mainly true. Anyways, a strange game back and forth. BazukaFit, FQQ, scouting, where FQQ doing a classic defend clear on Turtle Rock on the starting locations, able to take down those troll warlords without the help of militia, just with footmen and defend, and clearing out the other two starting locations, and being able to set up expos on both, taking that and leveraging that advantage And making BazukaFit make, well, tactical misplays. Look at this. BazukaFit sitting on 2,000 gold in the end. I believe he was just afraid to break into low upkeep, wanted to just make sure that, well, economically speaking, he was superior, but his army just shrank in size. Once the Expo was taken down, as there wasn't much defense, it was already too little, too late, as FQQ had quickly transitioned into triple racks knights. A little bit surprised that the Nagasi Witch never grabbed a Staff of Sanctuary. We saw how helpful that would have been. FQQ also putting his opponent on constant alert as, well, invisible plays of tornadoes nearly taking down the Tree of Eternity, and just taking down this base so quickly. Let me know what you guys thought about this game in the comments below. Oh, let me get you the final scores, because some people are like, I want to see the final scores. It matters so much. Just show them. I'm like, okay, okay. All right, that's it. And why are my